Hello everyone, how are we all doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
I'm alright, mate.
Awesome.
I'm alright, yeah. We got here together, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
And here we are at the Fontana Dam in North Carolina.
On a beautiful day.
Oh, it's fabulous. And it's so peaceful. We are the noisiest people here. Which
Yeah.
I always think wherever you go, you should be the noisiest people wherever you are, because then it's not your problem.
Famous Brits on tour. It's usually the other way around, isn't it? We Europeans complain about noisy Americans.
Yeah.
We're just as bad.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up this morning and gave it a woohoo and woke the neighbours up. And
Me too, yeah. And then you started your car with your sole performance, and
I know.
that wasn't just the neighbours, that was like the next village and everything else.
Yeah, pretty
But,
much. Bryston City.
So here is a taster of things to come. So stay with us on both our channels. We have arrived at the Fontana Dam. It is absolutely beautiful here. So tomorrow we will be going up the Tail of the Dragon in convoy with lots of other Porsches, and we'll be doing videos on that on our YouTube channels. But this, for you Instagram guys, just gives a flavour of what's going on and what we're doing, right, James?
That's right, yeah. Tail of the Dragon tomorrow, stay tuned.
And we had an epic journey on the way down, respective journeys. We didn't come down together, did we? What was yours like?
Well, I came down with Patrick for the first leg. That was 10 hours on Wednesday. And our friend Jeremy, the second leg, which was another sort of 7.5 hours. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Last time we came down here, it was 17 hours straight. And that was a killer. But this time around, it was actually quite pleasant. You know, my bum didn't go numb, which is always a winner.
Yeah. You're always very concerned about your bum, aren't you?
I am. And I had the bum cooler on pretty much all the way.
Did you?
But now we're here, it's all worth it. How about you? So you came down...
Just the same. I was by myself, actually. And I was actually surprised in this country how much ground you can cover in the time available. So my average speed was 55 miles an hour, which when you consider that I didn't go above 70, I think more than once or twice, that's quite a high average speed.
It is.
You couldn't do that in the UK because you'd get stuck in traffic jams, or you'd have to go through a town or something, and you'd never get anywhere near it. So my first leg was down into Salem, Virginia, near Roanoke. And that was supposed to take me about 8 hours. It took me 9.5 because I had to stop, and I just didn't want to rush.
Eat your bendy sausages that you were putting on Instagram.
I ate my sausage.
Yeah.
It was a very nice sausage, it was too, and I obviously finished that off with some beef jerky, which just
good lad.
Just complemented it, finished it off nicely. And then the second day, much shorter day actually, 4.5, 5 hours it took me to get down to here. But through the sort of rolling hills and forests and mountains of Virginia, a bit of Tennessee, and into North Carolina.
That's nice.
And
9 states did you do, or 8 states?
I've done 9 states so far,
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I think we counted 6, maybe 7.
Yeah. There we are. So, lots more to come.
We're going to do some driving this afternoon. Don't know where, but it's all gorgeous around here.
We will bring that to you. We may well live stream later on. If you've been good, then we won't. But otherwise, that's us for now. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
And we will see you soon.
Let's go, you guys! Welcome back to another episode of Auto Amateur. And I'm coming to you this time from the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. Somewhere between, well, I don't know where, but it's in the Smoky Mountains. And as you can probably hear, my Soul Performance exhaust is absolutely loving these mountain roads. We got here yesterday afternoon. That was Thursday. Today is Friday. Yeah! And today is just all about driving. We're driving these roads. We're going for a bit of roadside barbecue in Robbinsville.
And then tomorrow we got a car meet at the Fontana Village. I'm not sure what to expect, really. I've been to the Fontana Village before. It's beautiful. It's a great place to stay if you're in the area. Not too expensive. It's clean. It's friendly. Very family friendly. There are a lot of events there year to year, month to month. But as far as our car meet goes, we've got probably about a dozen people we're sure that are coming. But on the Facebook event, there are like 250 people that are interested, you know, like a kind of maybes. And so, oh my goodness, if that many people show up, let's just say it's going to make for some great photography, but wow, that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, today is just about driving, and you've really got to concentrate on these roads. I mean, there's no messing around. This isn't yet the tail of the dragon. But the roads around the area, they're all just as good. You know, the tail of the dragon is awesome, but there are just so many mountain roads to pick from around here. Now, last time I was here, I was driving a manual, and I didn't think I would say this, but the manual is easier to navigate these corners. And maybe because it was a 6-speed and not a 7-speed, but with the PDK here, I've gone into manual mode, I think. Yeah, I'm in manual mode, and I know which gears I should be in. The engine doesn't quite sound like my 997 did. You know, there are obviously different rev ranges for different gears across the 7 instead of across the 6. So there's actually quite a there's a little bit of a learning curve here on these twisties with the PDK. And these twisties are nothing like I've driven in Minnesota in this car before. Some of these corners are rock solid 3rd gear corners. Some of these corners, you don't want to take them unless you're in 2nd gear. Even with summer tires on. Even with the Porsche 911 suspension. Oh my goodness, it's just so much fun. On and on these go. We got 20 miles of these twisty turnies just to get to lunch. And that's before we've even gotten to the tail of the dragon. The tail of the dragon will be after this. It's driver's heaven, it really is. Anyway, stay tuned. There's going to be lots of driving. There's going to be lots of Porsches. There's going to be lots of fun. Thank you for joining in for this video. Let's keep going. So I think I've had this conversation with myself once before, and I'm going to have it again with you guys. I think Nick Murray was right when he said the Carrera is the most fun you'll have in a 911. I think the one exception to that is maybe the GT3, but you really have to work, even with the PDK version, the 3.4 litre engine flat 6, you really have to work to get the most out of the engine, the most out of the gears and the transmission on roads like this. And I'm interested to see what the track's going to be like tomorrow when we go to Atlanta, because we're driving a GT3 around the track and we're also driving the turbo around the track. I've got a feeling the GT3, they're going to give us a PDK, so I think it's going to be PDK for PDK, which would be a shame actually, because I'd love to drive a manual GT3 just to see what it's like, you know. But I think you need to work harder with the GT3 on a track and roads like this than you do a turbo. I don't know, it's just a feeling I get. But the Carrera, oh my goodness, you just can't do better than a Carrera on roads like this. I have to say, even as much as I like a GT3, and that would be my dream car, or a GT3 RS, on roads like this, you give me the Carrera every day of the week. Maybe the Carrera S. But I would take this car every day of the week. Whew! All right, we're going through a town now, so I've got to behave. Going slow. More footage coming soon.